So a friend of mine met me and told me that there's this lady that he loves so much that God spoke to him that this is your wife, and I was like, why wouldn't you leave God out of your woman issues? So he told me that this lady is giving him mixed signals, that this lady, doesn't pick his calls, sometimes doesn't call back, all those kind of things, that he's seriously bothered. He doesn't know whether to continue this thing or whether to give up. The first thing on my mind I wanted to tell you was to go back to God that sent him. So, on a more serious note, I just decided, okay, let me make a video about this. I've not done the introduction, yeah. Hi guys, my name is Duru Wuchukwuemeka, and you're welcome to another episode of Heartfelt with Duru, where I get to share insight, thoughts, and lessons that I've learned from this thing called relationship. Once again, these are just my opinion. I've always believed that there is no hard and fast truth for this thing called relationship. The only principles and guidelines that will make the odds to be in your favor. So on this particular episode, I have a very quick one for my brothers out there. 10 signs that she's not interested in you and what you should do about it. Before I start, I'll create a context for what I'm about to say now. This doesn't apply to a lady you just met. It applies to a lady that, okay, you've been talking with for a while. At least you've given the lady a sign to get a feel of you, to know who you are, to see you. Let's say you guys might have gone out one or two times. This is not somebody that is entirely a stranger to you. You guys actually been talking for a while, and if you see these signs, know that she's obviously not interested in you. The very first sign that she's not interested in you is what I call one-sided communication. My brothers out there, if you're talking with a lady, you've spoken with her for a while, you've put your best foot forward, and you just discover that you're the only one that is always initiating communication. You're the one that is always calling her. She doesn't call you back. You're the one that is always messaging her or texting her, my dear. She is not just interested in you. There's no excuse about it that I'm too busy, I have a lot. If you've been calling her for 33 years and you discover that she has not for once, called you to check up on you, that kind of thing, my brother, she's not just interested in you. The next sign that she's not interested in you is when she's not excited to talk to you. Trust me, ladies are always excited talking to a guy they're interested in. When you're talking with a lady and you don't feel her vibes, it seems that she's kind of reluctant, seems like you're dragging her to make the conversation. Just know that she's not interested. There's no excuse of I'm an introvert, that I talk slowly, or those kind of things. Even the most introverted of ladies actually vibe when they are around a guy that they are interested in. So if you're talking with a lady and she's just giving you one-worded replies, it seems as if you're kind of forcing the conversation, that she's not excited to talk to you. Just know that she's not just interested. And it's okay, it's fine. There's no hard feelings about it. That the heart wants what he wants at the end of the day. So the next sign that a lady is not interested in you is when she's not curious about you. Trust me, when a lady is interested in you, she's going to want to ask you questions. She's going to want to know more about you, know about your family, know about the things you do, know about the projects you're working on, know about your work, that kind of thing. She'll be interested in the intricate details about you. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, actually. You feel it that this person is interested, that this person wants to know more about you. But if you're talking with a lady and she doesn't ask you any personal questions, doesn't ask you about yourself, just know that there's a chance she's not just interested in you. And once again, it's okay. There's no hard feelings about it. Where did I write the next thing? If you're talking with a lady, or maybe you go out with a lady and you find out that she's always pressing her phone, that she's always on her phone and not paying attention to what you're saying, this one is an obvious sign that she's not just interested in you. There's no excuse about it that I'm a social media person, I like to be a social media. If you're out with her or she's around you and she prefers to be on her phone, sometimes you even see that there's nothing she's pressing there. She's just scrolling up and down, scrolling the notification bar up and down. Just know that she's not just interested in you. She doesn't find you exciting enough. The next point I'm going to talk about now is a classic. Is a classic. If a lady is always making up excuses, just know that she is not just interested in you. Don't give her benefit of that. The first time she makes up an excuse can be okay, you can say it's valid. Second time might be a coincidence. Third time and it continues, she's not just interested in you. Trust me, if a lady is interested in you, those excuses will be cut down by over 90%. One thing I know about ladies is that they'll go the extra mile to make sure they see you. They'll go the extra mile to make sure they talk to you. Even when their boss is shouting at them at the office, they'll just stay in one corner, use phone. Hey, I called to check up on you, that kind of thing. If she's not doing that for you, just know that she's not interested in you. I'm not saying that there are no situations where something will genuinely come up that will make her give an excuse. Yeah? But how you know a lady that is serious is that when such things come up, she on her own will want to fix another date. She on her own will want to find another time to make it up to you to get to see. But if you find out that the trend of excuses just continues, just know that she's not just interested in you. The next point I'm going to make now is also a classic. Like, if a lady is in the habit of not returning your calls or responding to your messages, trust me, that lady is not interested in you. The mistake I see a lot of guys made is that I'm guilty of it. I've made that mistake in the past, that you see that this lady is not returning your calls. You keep calling. The more, even if you come from now till Jesus Christ comes, you're only constituting a nuisance to her. Yeah. If you call a lady, I don't recommend calling a lady more than twice. Call her once, call her twice, and she doesn't respond, just wait for 24 hours, benefit of that, send her a text message, And if after all that, you're sure that she's alive and well, everything is okay with her, and she's not responding to your call, she's not returning your call, trust me, she's not just interested in you. The best you can do for yourself as a man is just to move on. That's just it. It's actually disrespect in a way that a lady is okay, she's fine, she's emotionally okay, everything is fine, nothing is doing her, and she just intentionally ignores your call. So the next sign that she's definitely not interested in you is when she doesn't go out of her way to do things for you. If she only meets you at her own convenience, or she only does things for you when those things are super, super convenient for her, trust me, she's not interested in you. One thing I know about ladies is that ladies generally are sacrificial in nature. They are natural nurturers. Yeah. When a lady is actually interested in you, it doesn't have to be something big, just little sacrifices here and there, making sure that you're okay, that kind of thing. Even when you ask her, okay, just help me and do this thing, something just little, she'll happily jump on it, you get. Sometimes, even when it's not even convenient for her, she'll go the extra mile to make sure that she does this thing for you. That's how to know a lady that's actually interested in you. So the next point that she's obviously not interested in you, I love this one so much, is when she avoids any form of physical contact, any form of physical touch with you. Just know that she is not just interested. I'm not talking of anything sexual, anything romantic, just invading that her personal space. Something as harmless as, okay, a handshake, a hug, just sitting next to her in a public space. If you discover that she finds it kind of uncomfortable, just know that she's not just interested in you. One thing I know about ladies is that ladies love to be touched by a guy they like, interested, I'm not saying anything sexual or anything, but, just that normal, okay, hold hand, hug, that kind of thing. Ladies actually love it a lot. Most ladies, not all, most ladies love it a lot. So when you discover that, okay, she's uncomfortable, okay, holding your hand, hugging, just a harmless hug, that kind of thing, chances are that she's not interested in you. You get, when you're just a random guy to her, maybe a classmate, a work colleague, and she just know that there's nothing with this guy. A lot of they will feel comfortable hugging you, greeting you very well. But once the lady knows that, okay, this guy now is interested in me, this guy wants more, you get, this guy is interested in me, and she on her own part is not interested in you, that is not mutual. I find out that she's going to be reluctant, she won't be very comfortable, you being in her personal space, you get, she won't be comfortable hugging you very well, that kind of thing. One litmus test for this is if you're with a lady and just say, okay, let's take a selfie, that kind of thing. I know, obviously, you don't take a selfie, my hands are apart, you have to come close and hug to take a selfie, that kind of thing. If you say, okay, let's take a selfie, and she's not excited, she doesn't smile, she doesn't come to hold you for you guys to take a selfie, she doesn't make a very funny face, that kind of thing, you're operating in the gray area, she's not just interested in you. Yeah. Once again, I'm not saying this for a lady that you just met. I'm just saying, remember what I said in the video. This is a lady that, okay, you've broken the ice. Like, you guys are familiar with each other to some extent. Yeah. So the next sign that she's obviously not interested in you is when she tells you that, okay, I have a boyfriend, or I'm in a relationship, or I have a man, anything like that. My dear, if a lady tells you this thing, my dear, Otilo, like, it has finished. It has finished. I don't know what else you're doing. Well, some people will tell you, okay, that some ladies will tell you I have a boyfriend to test you, to know whether you're determined. My dear, I am not determined. I'm not determined. If a lady tells you, okay, I have a boyfriend, I'm in a relationship, I'm in a serious relationship, my dear, just, Otilo, it has finished. It has finished. Just do something else worthwhile with your time and just leave her alone. You get? And there you have it, guys. 10 signs that she is not interested in you. For a lady not to be interested in you means that, okay, you're not high value enough for her. And how do ladies rate value? They rate value by the kind of power you have, whether intellectual power, financial power, spiritual power, any of those. That's how they basically rate a man of value. So I don't see any point of calling a lady morning, afternoon, night, calling her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She's not picking your call. You're still there, calling her. You're still chatting yourself in her DM. That it's better to just walk away with your respect. Once you sense that, this thing is not mutual, that she's not just interested, best thing you can do for yourself is to just walk away and keep working on yourself. Work on something. Work on your physical shape, or go to the gym. Work on you becoming a better version of yourself. Work on your dreams. Start a business, that kind of thing. Use it as a fuel, as an extra motivation to keep working on yourself. Once you do that, once you, as a man, that you're somebody that your goal is just to keep improving yourself, you're not slacking somewhere, that kind of thing, you keep improving yourself and working on yourself, you're going to see somebody that is going to value you. I always say this: nobody is doing anybody any favor by being in a relationship with them or dating them or anything. Yeah. So once you just keep working on yourself, I strongly believe somebody out there is going to see you. Somebody out there is going to value you. Somebody else will think that you actually worth their time. So once again, these are just my opinion. Feel free to disagree in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Are there even other signs that I didn't mention? You can talk about it in the comment section below. Once again, if you find any value from this video, if this video made sense to you, just hit that subscribe button, so that it will serve as an encouragement for me to keep bringing this kind of content your way. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Your comments are also going to shape the content of this channel. So I'll see you again in the next video.